Diving into the first match, we have Aphelion kicking us off here with an attack against Exosist. Aphelion will start us off with some drag bat right out of the gate here.
Yes, and in fact, I mean, I see 3 Dragon Riders as well, so we could call it Hydra bet even, but like going heavy on the dragons, as you're saying. And first of all, he seems to be wanting to take out the Town Hall with his blimp. He looked for Seeking Air Mines, so the Town Hall kill should actually be secured, Eric.
Yeah, he found 2 Seeking Air Mines out of that balloon that soaked its way all the way into the middle of the base there, next to the Town Hall, and that protects the path here for the blimp, so it doesn't fall short, because have all those storages right next to it. If you drop those Sneaky Goblins right next to the storages, you have the invisibility on standby to push them over to the Town Hall, so he's prepared for anything, but he well protected it, and now he's set up well for this dragon attack.
Absolutely, and there he's already going in heavy with his air force of dragons, dragon riders and balloons, and we always see these balloons in these types of attacks to go in front, soak up a little bit of damage, but also some of these devastating air traps, especially Seeking Air Mines, who can easily take out dragons. But now he's popping his Warden ability, trying to get through the core.
Yeah, he's got a couple of air traps going off while he's under that Warden ability, engaging the defensive CC. More air traps are going off right into the pack of dragon riders there, but not doing a significant amount of damage there. A wall break down the line to get the king to go in, and if he can go in there, pop his ability and take out the defensive king, his queen should be safe into the back end of the base.
Yes, and it's incredible how little damage there was for his heroes. Look at this, king and queen. He just popped the king ability, so he gets almost back to full life. So that's a very good base identification, seeing that on this flank from the 9 towards the 6 o'clock side of this base, you can easily send your heroes without too much damage. So he still has the queen ability in the back, but all of his dragons path into this Town Hall compartment and didn't take out anything in the center of the base. So it's going to be interesting how he can get through the rest. But Eric, he still has bad spells.
He's still got a Lava Hound on the defensive CC that draws out and ties up his Royal Champion right as he engages the defensive Royal Champion. The bats can do a lot of work, and all the remaining splash damage is in a freezable range right there, so we can get them all together. He drops it in now right as soon as the dragon ends up moving into tanking position, and that makes so he doesn't have to burn the freezes right away, and that might give him the punch he needs.
Wow, and like that was done incredibly. Like he didn't feel any pressure there. Like that was such a logical choice to wait for the dragons to tank the wizard tower and then just deploy these bad spells onto the scatter shot, so he didn't even have to worry about exactly dropping the freeze.
See all the black mines going off? Loses his warden and the last of the dragons right at the end there, and the bats and minions will have to close it out here, but as soon as they get to that storage, it's going to be one shot on all of the remaining buildings there, and Aphelion Esports opening up strong against the undefeated Tribe Gaming.
Yes, and I hate to remind you that I said so, that they will come out of the box strong here. They're doing a great job. GG for that. The first 3-star is in, and Gandalf did a great job here, but that also means that Tribe Gaming will feel a little bit of pressure now, because they're seeing that heroes on the outside. But now it's time to look at the second attack, and again, we see a lot of dragons, Eric.
Yeah, but this one coming in with a triple clone. We got this anti-2-star base with the Town Hall in the middle, and he's going to need to get as much value out of these clones here as possible, but he needs to set up the funnel first, so he drops in a couple rocket balloons and a baby dragon to dive in after that air defense, and got the arch tower on the corner. Baby dragon will finish cutting the funnel here, finding some Teslas around this Eagle artillery here, Maxi.
Yes, and I was already scared that he wouldn't get this air defense with the 3 rocket balloons, because the builder hut started healing up the air defense, but now the big push is coming, and an early blimp, so that will mean that he was going to use his warden ability early. There it goes, pretty much all of the dragons and the blimp in there, so done perfectly. But now, Eric, watch the action in the core. We're going to see 3 clone spells plus rage. What are the loons going to take out?
Oh, they got a lot of traps on the way through that blimp, but they get a nice spread off to the right side. He clumps the clones all off on the right side of the Town Hall to spread away from it, takes the Town Hall, the Inferno, the Scatter Shot, the Expos, completely cripples that core of the base, and now he just needs to keep the heroes alive, wrap around, and he's holding on to 3 hero abilities and a freeze right now. He's looking pretty solid here.
It's looking pretty good, but like this multi-Inferno, it's got like a slither of health left there. The last dragon on there got picked up by the Scatter Shot. Let's see, there's one more dragon going there, but I think it doesn't have enough power, no. So there's still a bit left. We have a ground bow, we we have a scatter shot and the enemy queen. So those are all defenses that are also hard to handle for his heroes. And there are rocket loons coming out. How is he going to react?
He freezes them. That's where he's going to use his freeze, but he still needs to get through the defensive queen. His king went to the outside of the base there, so he may not engage to the defensive queen as the other troops arrive, but where is his queen is also on that side. He's being very, very, very patient with his world champion. He needs the king to be the first to arrive to the defensive queen so he can sneak through with this world champion and finish it off. But the middle base there, he does start to engage over to the expo, and that dragon's going to get picked off as well. It's down to the heroes here.
Yes, and he got so close. Look, you're going to see this now. The royal champion will one-shot the ground expo because it was another defense that he barely got, but now royal champion coming into the enemy queen, his own queen helping, and I think he still got a shot. Yeah, this is actually looking good, Eric. Just 2 defenses left. Can he get it?
Yes, this royal champion will go pick off that multi. He's got plenty of time, and Nebrox answers the call and gets the response, and we are going to go to a tie here.
Look at him shaking. Wow. You get a little bit more value, and you pull the traps, and that's what got the deed done. But now we're coming to see the next attack, and it's the first queen charge of the match from Camille, Eric.
Queen charge Lalo open up with the queen delaying her healers for now and putting that blimp above her head to go after the town hall there. Gets the CC pull out as well. The queen's going the wrong way, but he pops an invisibility, redirects her back over to the left side where he is intending to push her into the base. And I mean, you got to be ready for that, and he definitely was, but that's one spell less that he'll have for later on.
Absolutely, but I have to say it's actually Dragon Riders. First I saw the loons as well, but it's a Queen Charge Dragon Rider, so that means he can go heavy on the spells in the Queen Charge, because we know that the Dragon Riders actually don't need too many spells to get through the base with the help of the Warden. But now we have to see how his Queen Charge is going to unfold as he's taken down the Clan Castle and the Town Hall, but already almost 1 minute down in this attack.
Right, I'm curious how he does the wall breaks on this one. He's got 2 wall breakers. His King and Queen are the only ground troops that can make use of them, and they're both deployed over on the left side, so I imagine he wants to get into the multi-inferno there. So we'll see if he can push all the way into there. The Queen will engage the defensive Royal Champion, while the King and the Royal Champion collapse to the outside of the base there. They got a couple of skeleton spells popping on him, but the King has given the Royal Champion some really good protection and driving the Queen into the multi, and the double wall break. Actually, he got it in 1 wall break, so he doesn't even need to use the second one here, Maxi.
Wow, and there is so much more value for the Queen to pick up. He just has to be careful with the single Inferno and has to freeze it in time, but I think he's getting ready for the Dragon Rider part already. There goes the freeze, and Camille doing a great job so far. I'm just wondering, is he going to start? There we go, Dragon Rider's coming in. And now we have to see if he can push through.
Did you see how many red air bombs popped with that tornado trap right there? If you hit the Queen's healers with 6 red air bombs, it takes out this Queen charge and stops her in her tracks. So able to catch those with the Coca-Loon, and the Queen is able to now move forward there. She's got some more damage up ahead. He's got 1 more rage in case she needs it, but he has her ability to stab by. The Dragon Riders move in through the Eagle Artillery, doing some good work up there. And the ward ability, did he catch any headers in that?
He did, but I don't think that was a good Warden ability, because there's so many defense at the back end and the Queen, and he sent the headhunters to the enemy King, so they're going to get stuck there, and I don't see any headhunter approaching the Queen, so that was a major mistake. But we have to see how much impact the Queen can have on this attack as the Dragon Riders keep on taking out defenses. How did you go down?
The electric arrow was inside of the range and pinging her away. Electric arrow saves the day, and Aphelion just needs to beat the clock now, and I think he's okay to do so.
Yes, he's got a super wall breaker. Maybe he can use this to post some damage on
after the pad.
Oh, it's going close. I mean, we have the dark storage there at the top side, and it's almost full life, so we have to rely on these minions now taking it out. This is going to be close, Eric. Very close.
Oh, come on. 3, 2, 1. No, it's not enough. The minions fall barely short, 99%, and right out of the gate here for him to get to her, and a lot of times that does cause those headhunters to not have enough punch. But now we got Exquisite coming in from Tribe Gaming, and this one is the Queen Charge Lalo. It's an anti-2-star base, another anti-2-star base from Aphelion.
Yeah, it's a very interesting base, like so many open compartments, but you know, these open wall compartments are actually here to mess exactly that up that Exquisite is doing here. He wants to avoid that the player can control his Queen through the base, control where she is going, and we have to see how Exquisite is going to cope with that with his Queen Charge Lalo, which is actually the most popular strategy for him recently. I think I've barely seen him anything else in the last couple of wars.
Whoa, he just pulled 3 black bombs there with that balloon. Is right on the same path that his healers are going to have to take. He's cleared the top side of the Queen's path, but not the bottom side. So there still might be some red air bombs hiding in there that haven't been cleared yet. But he does get the Queen's funnel perfectly into the base there. And yeah, it's okay because he's onto the Town Hall and he's got plenty of healers left.
Yes, you're right. So he got it done. I mean, it would have been tighter if he had caught those other seeking air mines that you called out. He caught with this coconut balloon, but the Lalo is already coming in from the 6 o'clock side as the Queen is stepping into the Town Hall poison, and there's still a lot left in the back end of this base.
Queen is taking an absolute beating. He makes her go invisible. She continues to take fire. She works her way up towards the defensive King and Royal Champion. I don't know how much longer she's going to last there. I think she's going down. Yeah, she is overwhelmed. And those healers, they do soak up a couple of red air bombs and the tornado trap before. Oh, look at that. They're catching red air bombs across the middle, and they're not going to waste.
Yes, and I think he froze the scatter shot there a little too early, but now actually that was a nice freeze because his balloons are working their way into the scatter shot, and he's got so many balloons, Eric. This still has a chance, even though he invested so much for his Queen to survive and wasn't successful with that. But as the scatter shot goes down, there's not anything left that poses a real threat to what he's left there.
Yeah, this is going to put Tribe Gaming into the early lead here. One building up, but the most important building of all, that final building, blocking them out from that star. And that is a nice attack there from Exquis. He did actually push into that core and clear a lot before his Queen finally went down. And he tried to keep her up for as long as he could. But those healers, they didn't even go to waste after this. They killed a whole bunch of traps there. And then the ones that survived made it all the way over and helped the Royal Champion make it through with the assistance of the balloons.
Yes, and there we can see him. It's so funny. Like, sometimes these players don't even take the time to celebrate because they're all Stefan. So let's see if they have done a great job and can get yet another defense as Muffin is making his way in with another dragon attack.
Liking these dragons today here. A couple of lightning in the mix here that he can use to take out a sweeper. A couple of dragon riders. And actually, notice how he's got the log launcher selected at the moment. He dives in with a couple of rocket balloons to clear the way, and he and goes for the blimp. All right, that makes more sense.
Yes, absolutely. And he got pretty deep into the base towards the Town Hall with his rocket balloons. So he felt safe enough there to send the blimp in. And the blimp arrived at the Town Hall. And now we see these sneaky goblins come out and they take the Town Hall out just like that. So now it's time to start the second phase of the attack.
I like all these storages around these town halls. Very, very powerful base building technique to not only prevent sneaky goblins from having to be able to take your town hall with a small investment, but then also if something happens that blimp, it falls short, then the sneaky goblins go for the storages rather than your town hall, and it can cause a lot of problems. I love that base building right there. And obviously, Tribe has some of the best base builders in the world. But here we go. This Hydra now coming up from the left side. Early ward ability, early rage. And we'll see how far they can punch it as they engage the CC. But it's only archers and a headhunter, so we expect a hound to be inside.
Absolutely. So we're going to have to see if his heroes at some point in the attack will come into the range or go into the range of this clan castle. And it's interesting you talked about the storages, because I think there's even another purpose, because if you, a lot of teams like to queen charge either around or into the town hall, and we know storages just take a lot of time to charge.
Yeah.
And we've seen that with the Aphelion Esports attack. Camille fell short in the end, and his queen charge just took a couple seconds too long. But what's happening to this attack, Eric? Well, I don't see a lot left.
He got the CC down, so he doesn't have to fight the Lava Hound before his heroes went at the rate there, but he missed the defensive King and Queen. And they are major, major threats to his heroes on the back end of the base here. So he might be in a bit of trouble here. Christopher Champion in the far left side. He's got a couple of miscellaneous cleanup troops here, but he's got a lot of base here and not a lot of damage output to be able to clear it all in time. I'm more worried about the clock than I am anything, because I think even if he's able to get the defenses down, then he's going to face time as a major factor.
That is true. We have the two female heroes, the Queen and the Royal Champion, still going strong though, and he has got so many spells, but oh my god, no, that was not a great spell use. An invisibility spell there would have done the job, because it would have negated all damage raining into this Royal Champion, and now it's down to the Queen, and unfortunately, I don't see a chance for this anymore, Eric.
No, this is going to be some percentage left on the board here, and another opportunity for Tribe to pull it even further ahead. Guys, this is not where Aphelion wanted to be when they're the underdog coming to this match here. He'll try to get the percentage as high as he can here, but now they're going to be banking on a team that tends to go flawless to make a mistake, and that is a difficult ask.
Exactly, especially since they already have two 2 2-stars now, so 2 times falling short of the triple, while Tribe Gaming has gone perfect so far. So we said before after the 99 that if Tribe Gaming has just a single slip up, Aphelion Esports will be in the lead, but they're absolutely, and we're going to have to see, and you called it. There we have the next anti-2-star base, at least like not the classic setup where you have the town hall right in the center, but it is still well protected. And Rikira is coming in with the blimp there, and in fact he's got a super wizard blimp, I think. So let's see how much value these super wizards can actually get.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even invest a hound into it. He had very minimal number of balloons. He didn't need to go super far in the base there, and there was nothing blocking it. Frame Trap now triggers, but it was in the wrong spot to stop these super wizards from taking out that entire section of the base. Not only that, but they also got the Tesla farm out of that.
Yes, and this is great value for a super wizard blimp, so that's not looking bad. But like, what's the queen doing? Oh, the queen likes to take on the king now, so she is going the wrong way. I think he wanted her. I think he wanted her to follow his king, but now she's making her way to the left. So he's just starting with the Royal Champion. I think he might even be adapting here. But yeah, he got the value with the super wizard blimp. So I think, as Rikira is a Lalo expert, he's feeling confident about tripling the base with that.
Now already starting to invest freezes, and the Lalo coming in from the left side of the base there. The Hounds have to travel all the way to the top corner, but they'll give a little bit of support here for the Queen of the World Champion as they make their way through. He does still have to fight through the defensive CC, so that's going to stall up his Queen and his Road Champion for him, but they do get this defensive Queen out of the way there, and holy red bombs, there they are, we found them.
That was crazy, and I don't think that those weren't all the red mines, and I think that this core is actually stacked with air traps, so we will see a couple of more red and or seeking air mines. So let's see what that can do. We've got the single Inferno, okay, on an archer here, and he's got a haste spell left, he's got a Queen and Royal Champion left. But it's going close. Like, what is the scatter shot doing?
Yeah, the scatter shot is aiming for the balloons on the outside, now going for headhunters. Nice use of the headhunters to distract the scatter shot here. His Royal Champion still moving strong, and I think he's going to pull all the way through. It smiles for him on the player cam there, and I think he's got it under control, and that would put Tribe Gaming up by 2 in this war.
Yeah, you can see him discussing with his clanmates there as the smile on his face is growing bigger, because he knows he's got the job. Does he? Yeah, he's got the job done. He's got it. I was checking the clock as the Skelly trap just popped up there, but yeah, he's getting it done. And here we go, 3-star for Rikira's Tribe, 3 for 3. So yeah, it's I'm looking less and less good
to figure out exactly where they're going to be hiding those traps and try to stop it. And if they catch him on one of these, it could swing this war in an instant, and it'll force the Tribe Gaming members to have to adapt on the fly. And we'll see if they're able to, and if the traps end up making a difference. But we got Eyewitness coming in for Aphelion for the next attack, and this one Queen Charge Lalo, and he's opened up with this Yeti blimp that gets the CC pull and lands into, was that an Inferno compartment? Yeah, an Inferno compartment in that one.
Yes, he's got the multi-Inferno out of the way, and I actually saw some blimp traps there, some black mines, but he was able to pull them with his coconut balloons, as we like to call them, since they fall down. Oh, okay. They fall down to the ground like a coconut from a palm tree, so that's how this evolved. But now we see the Queen that got pretty low in the meantime, Eric, but now we see her charging into this scattershot compartment.
Yeah, with the King cutting off her path up ahead there and taking advantage of the large section of the base there that was removed by the blimp. And not only that, but it also makes so that as the Queen moves through this compartment adjacent to where the blimp dropped, there's no damage coming at her from the side. So she only has to face what's directly in front of her, and that will help her conserve spells and make sure that she stays protected and just simplify this overall Queen Charge a lot. But she's got to go a long way here, because I feel like he's going after the town hall with her, and she's got a lot of obstacles up ahead as he starts to Lalo in from the right side. Opposite, Queen goes to ability. He might be in trouble here.
Yes, I don't know if he didn't see that or if he thought it's okay if I invest the Queen ability, because she was standing there in this single Inferno beam for a long time. but I mean, there's really not that much damage now. Just one Expo and the Town Hall. So with just the Rage spell and this Invisibility spell, he can get through the Town Hall as the Lalo has started already. He's got the Warden ability because he's going to get into this multi-Inferno and the back-end Tesla farm, so he has to time the Warden ability perfectly.
Yeah, the Queen is looking like she's about to drop here. She's stuck in the Prayer Trap, stuck in the Town Hall Poison, but the Ward ability is solid. Lots of good value out of the Ward ability. No defensive heroes are standing on the base here, so he just needs to keep his Royal Champion safe, and she might be able to sweep around and work with the remaining balloons and still pull this through. Couple freezes still on standby as well.
Exactly, I was just gonna say that the Royal Champion is such a strong hero, and we even see a little Royal Champion charge here going on since the healer switched over from the Queen to the Royal Champion, and with the 2 free spells and the Royal Champion, it can really just go down to time at this point, in my opinion. But he's looking good as still a couple of balloons are getting into this last compartment. Do you think time can be close? I think he's got plenty of time here. He's got all of his cleanup all around there, 2 standing heroes, and he's got the Electric Owl dishing out some damage as well. He's absolutely got it. That's how we get it done here for Aphelion, and maybe this is their opportunity to start to stage a comeback. Yes, I mean, I hope so. Not only because that's what I predicted, but also because we want this match to be even more exciting than it already is. Eyewitness with a very, very good job here, getting the 3-star in and, you know, showing.
It's Fluxy. All right, Fluxy coming in for the next one. And we'll see what he can do here with a Super Bowler Smash, another anti-2-star base here.
Yes, and it's been, I mean, I've seen Fluxy do 1 Super Bowler Smash recently. I think that was in the Queso Cup, but before that, I think he's barely done it. So I'm pretty sure that Aphelion didn't particularly look to defend this strategy, and it is usually a very, very good choice on anti-3-star bases. Let's see, is he using the Flame Flinger? It doesn't seem like it. He's got the Siege Barracks selected, and he's already done a little bit of funneling at the top side. So I think as soon as he's getting this Expo, he's going to come in with his Super Bowler force, including the Queen, including the Grand Warden. So a lot of power, but he has to get into the core of the base, Eric.
Yeah, he's going to get the Tesla farm out of the way nice and early here, which is definitely going to assist him as he makes his way through, making so he doesn't have to deal with the Tesla farm on the back end. Make sure he can get it down while he has all of his force all grouped together, and that's a really good spot to find it for this style of attack. But the King and the Witches collapsing outside. The Siegeberg joins them out there to stay to the outside. The Siegebergs actually funnel the King to walk into the base and help assist with cutting off the pathing for the bowlers and driving them through the jump spell.
Yes, but I think that is okay. In my opinion, it is even more important to get the funneling on the outside done in time. And I think he did that perfectly, starting off with the King and the Witches early at the top side. So to make sure his big force of Super Bowlers goes into the core, and that's what we're seeing now. But Eric. We don't only see Ice Golems, but also the Tornado Traps, so it seems like they have expected this entry, but the Town Hall is already down. Yeah,
the Ice Golems is the counter to this strategy to try to tie up those bowlers while they're in, but it also has an advantage for the attacker as well, because it gives time for that poison to fade before the healers move into it and give it a chance to get out of the way there so he doesn't lose his healers. And I think his healers are looking pretty healthy as the Road Champion now starts to sweep in from the right side, taking advantage of all the troops that are still working out there.
Yes, and he is charging her up with this Rage spell because he knows Royal Champion deals so much damage, especially under Rage, and there is not much left standing of this base, and it seems like you guys, like the buzzword you said was flawless, and that's exactly what Tribe Gaming are keeping on being here as Fluxy comes in with the next 3-star, and we can see him there. I mean, at this point they could be a little more relaxed, they could be a little more celebrating, but I mean, he's hydrating. That's also very important.
Yeah, I mean, now they have victory in their grasp, and they just need to grab it. They just need to make it through one more anti-2-star base. Like, we will have Mark closing out the war as he comes in with a Queen charge Lalo going after the defensive King right out of the gate here. I'm not sure which way she wants to turn. Would you push her into the scatter shot or the Eagle Artillery here?
I think Eagle Artillery is what he's going for, because he funneled a bit on the right side, and that's what I would expect her to go to. What I would have like to do more. Yeah, I think, yeah, okay, I see what he's doing. It's looking good. Oh no, I don't see what he's doing. I thought he was going to wall break at a later point into this multi-inferno compartment, but he doesn't have a single wall breaker nor a jump spell, so I'm confused, Eric. I'm not sure what he's doing.
Well, at a bare minimum, he's gonna at least keep his healers at a safe distance from those multi-infernos, so he should be okay with that. But since there's no Teslas popping over in the right-hand corner, he's able to move his king in there, and he'll need very minimal investment to get that king through to the scatter shot, and won't need to put the road champion, won't need to add freezes to that. The king will easily clear that compartment, take out a defensive road champion out, and I think now he has a nice opportunity if he gets the CC to go up to the queen to put his road champion into those core multis.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I just figured the same thing while we were saying it. So the king got immeasurable value there just by his own. It's going to take a while. Now finally the hound is flying over to the queen, but as you said, there's a nice pathing for a royal champion into actually 2 multi-inferno compartments. But yeah, I think he has to wait here just a second until the queen pops the hound, and there we go. Let's hope that the lava pucks don't distract this royal champion. Then she'll get great value.
Yeah, at least if she does get distracted, she'll be pulled off to the left there, so it's not in a bad direction. But here comes Lalo now through the town hall. He's gonna hit the 50% there right around the same time that he arrives at the town hall, so he just has to have his freezes on standby with that ward ability. But the ward is way off to the right there, and he needs to make his way over to protect the balloons as they arrive at that town hall.
Yes, absolutely, and this could be critical. I mean, as you guys might know, the Indian region has already played their challenger today, and we've actually seen a Lalo into the town hall fail there because of the loons not pathing to the town hall. But Mark is not making the same mistake. He's getting it done using his free spells in time, and also creating that pathing into the town hall. But Eric, he needs the 3-star, and it's looking worse and worse for that.
Yeah, he just got his Dragon Rider locked onto by that single Inferno. He's going to burn up before he can get it down, and the scatter shot wrecking through those balloons. His queen did not step her way into the open corner at the top there, and that's why they run those open corners. You can't really wall break them, but sometimes you just don't know what the queen's going to do when she approaches those open corners. In this case, she chose to go to the outside. That made so she never engaged the scatter shot. She wasn't able to take it down and assist the incoming balloons, and just little things like that in the base building can make a big, big difference here. But I think this wasn't a miss anyways with that single Inferno staying up at the back.
Absolutely, and it was also something, I noticed something very unlucky though.
Since 2019, players have played on a stage. This would be a huge way to just show the other teams that they face later on that they're here with business, and they're gonna take this home.
Absolutely, it definitely shows the confidence that this team has by now. In fact, it was an interesting journey this year from Tribe Gaming. They started off as a new team with 2 new players. I know this from experience that sometimes you have to find your groove as a team. You have to play not just a couple of wars, but like 20, 30, maybe even 50 wars together to find a groove together, to know who attacks first, to do the spotting all together, and all these little things. So we've seen Tribe Gaming at the start of the year not as successful, but you know, they keep on getting stronger and stronger, and here they are getting 14 and 15 star wars left and right. But we have yet to see how many stars they'll score in this one.
Yeah, Kronos is coming in with a zap into Queen Charge Lalo. He doesn't have a blimp select, but he could obviously swap to a blimp if he needs to if the Queen has something go wrong here. But using the area that was zapped out there as his funneling point and having the Queen quickly break the ring of trash and defenses on the left side and now make her way forward. I guess regardless of which way she ended up going, he probably had a pretty good idea where she was going to go. But if she didn't, he could always correct and push the king into the other side and one way or another get her to the core of the base there where he needs her to take the town hall down. Otherwise, he has to go to backup plans.
Yeah, and there we go with an early king ability because he's realizing the king is a little slow here in funneling the queen, so he just wants to accelerate that a little bit, and now it's looking really good. The rage spell, was just a second too late. And we see some red mines. We see the clan castle coming out. Will these healers be in range? They're in range of the town hall, Eric. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, can he get the town hall down here? The headhunter turns back, but the yak ended up taking a strike at the head Headhunter and saved the Queen right there. He freezes the Town Hall to keep her healers in check for just a moment longer. There we go. A little bit more time to work, and there it is. There is the first star and the second star back to back, and he still has a chance to go for the triple and the perfect here.
Yes, and here we go with the Warden ability. He sends some Headhunters through because there's still a Queen waiting at the back end, but look at this. His own Queen, even though he had to pop the ability earlier, she survived long enough in the core. I mean, she doesn't have any healers left, but she is still going strong as this Town Hall poison is running out. And yes, there we go. High fives all the way. Kronos, I think he knows that he has gotten the triple. There we go, pumping his fists, and I love to see those player reactions, Eric. It is so good after such a long time.
Yeah, walking his Queen right into danger. No fear in Tribe. And that's how they get it done.
Amazing job by them, and you can see them now finally leaning back on their player couch, and we can see the cheering in the background and on the couch as well. Very good job, Tribe Gaming, our first winner of the day.
Congratulations to Tribe Gaming. What a performance that they have. And, you know, all they have to do is, if they win 2 more after this now, they will be the EU-MENA champions, as this is a double elimination bracket. But, Eric, what a performance from them, and they just have not let off the gas. They've just been continuing to dominate through this stage of the competition.
Yeah, just carrying forward their momentum from the group stages and driving right into here. And, I mean, the pressure of the big stage here did not get to them one bit. They absolutely